Howdy, howdy. This is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Hotel Architect. I would like to thank Pathos and Wired for providing me with early access to this winter update that includes the bellhop and room service. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to enter into a new scenario. Call this the Otter Luxe Casino and okay, it'll be casino and hotel be the full name. We're just gonna go with just casino.
Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. In this city of neon and
as if
high
we
stakes,
haven't heard this
the
3
path
times
to
or 2
success
times
runs
already.
through a grand casino hotel, and now's your chance to build one from the ground up. Every spin of the slots and every card dealt should bring you closer to your goal, a house where the chips flow in your favor. But don't forget your core business. You'll still need to provide solid hotel service if you want guests to stick around and gamble their money away. First, you need to decide how to fund your venture. Will you play it safe or take a risk with more unconventional backers?
All right. Finally, we are going to go. So going with the story from the last time, we're actually going to, this one's got a little bit of a story to it. So last time we did the casino and at one point we took a loan from the mob. So from this story, we're opening up a new casino and hotel, but now the mob's coming for us. So we are going to strike a deal with the Vegas mob, securing a cash investment, meet their wishes by paying for protection, and attracting high-stakes gamblers to your hotel. So objectives is to have upper crust guests place a roulette bet, make at least 5 protection payments of 15,000 to the mob starting on day 15 and every 5 days thereafter. So we really need to make sure that we are pulling in a profit very early on. In addition to that, I kind of want to do a little bit of a higher challenge for this. For this, I want to have some additional goals. So one is what I want to try to do is, aside from this initial pause that I want to have where I'm going to set up the initial building, I'm going to try to not pause during things. So if something goes wrong, no pause. It is, I can slow it down or speed it up, but no pausing. If I take any loans out, they must only be mob loans. I can't take anyone else. And I will have all of the characters linked in the description in the Google document that's in the description. If anybody is a mob member, I must hire them. So it's if I'm wanting to hire a cleaner and a cleaner's available that's part of the mob, I gotta hire them person. I made like, I don't know how many different applicants. I made a ton of applicants for that. My goal is to reach $1 million, and I would like to, obviously I'm gonna have to have 5 stars to get that upper crust to come in, and the mob leader, the Otter Father, needs to stay in what I'm going to have as the presidential suite that I've got kind of a little bit stuff planned. So we're going to go with this one. So rewards, we got our
Look at that! You now
casino
have a bunch
stuff.
of new items available. I'm sure some of them will come in handy very soon.
Okay. So this is the only time that I'm going to be able to pause.
Well, it might be
and it's just to get this initial
dive
setup.
straight into the casino. I recommend starting by building a well-functioning hotel business first. The more guests you host, the bigger the rewards waiting in your casino zone.
Yeah.
Now I'll leave you with the objectives needed to complete the scenario. Good luck!
Bye-bye. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I got 350. I know it's 144,000 to do the entire wall. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do the entire thing. I'm gonna go all the way back, but I'm only gonna do, I think, half of it. How much is that? That's 75.6. Yeah, we'll do that. The only thing I think I'm gonna do aside from that is I'll have that, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so like right here is my center, and I'm doing that so that I can go ahead and I can get that right in the center. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, so that's gonna be right there. And what I want to actually do is eventually this entire floor is going to be one large casino. And I actually want the reception in the back. So towards that end, let's go ahead and pull in. Yeah, we'll pull in the 6-person crew. And I'm actually going to do a little bit here where we're gonna get we're gonna have that with this door. Or do I want white? No, we'll do white. We'll just do that one. All right. Because as soon as I can get this floor put in, this is going to be my bedroom. I probably didn't need it to, but then I'm going to line this wall up, and that's going to be my initial bedroom. All of these are going to be good for backpackers, and I'm actually, look at this. I'm even being nice. They get an extra 2 squares. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to line this where hold on. No, we're going to take that back. Put it right here. Because this is where I'm basically going to have my reception back here. Okay, zone 4. Nope. I gotta get used to that. Yeah, I'm not wanting to do that. Okay. We'll have this be blue. There. Do that. 42-inch TV and one of those. We'll do I want to do a window like that. Yeah, we'll just do a window like that. What other decorative items can we put in here? Yeah, okay. I need that to be a little bit wider. I do have the Christmas stuff unlocked. Don't necessarily know if I'm gonna put Christmas stuff in here, but I mean, we'll see. Yeah, so we've got that. We're gonna put in a zone for reception right here. Let's do here. That in, we'll do that. And where can we get, I need the trash can. Okay, so I do not, but we are going to get Bell Knox. Oh, we need air conditioning. Thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, we just... Okay, so we are going to actually... Yeah, we'll have that. Okay, so we can delete that wall. Put that one in, and then we'll add... Slow this down. Oh, it needs to go. That can go right there. Yeah, we'll put this in right here. This can be removed. We'll add a staff door right there for now. We'll go ahead and do a zone for staff room. We'll do a maintenance right there. And a, where is it? Laundry room. We'll put laundry room. Right there. Yeah, so there. Washer. Actually, hold on. No. Washer. Drying rack. Towel, and which I don't really have use for right now, and we'll put these in. We'll put that room in for now. And then over here, we're gonna have a staff room right there. Coffee, water, and trash. There we go. Let's have some items for like an arcade. Right there. Not enough sheets. We will once they, you know what? It's because I need to hire a cleaner. Oh, we've got Nikki DeLutra. So there's our first person that we got to hire. Can we get, yeah, Dan Soapford. That works. Hold on. What's the temperature like in here? Temperature actually is pretty fine. So let's close that back up. Okay, we need some, they want some chairs. Let's go a little cheap. Not a whole lot to do. We're gonna have also some food items. We'll get water, coffee, and hot chocolate. Okay, so they can go. Okay, so we're doing actually pretty good. I mean, there's like no coloration on the floors or anything. Hold on, this. Oh, because we need maintenance. Yeah, Rents Washington. Maintenance. Sandra Wrench, that works. The only reason I'm not gonna hire Frankie the Fisher right now is because I don't have a kitchen. I was not hiring for that just yet. So, okay. Let's go in and make, so I've got these planned out so that I can literally just take this room, maybe a little bit of modification. And this is already used up. Let's come over here and take this, and we're gonna go ahead and improve that. I feel like I should go ahead and see if I can't improve the rooms a bit. We can do this wood here. And we'll... yeah, we'll just do some basic wood flooring. And then for our walls, I honestly, I really like this one. This is one of the Christmas variations. Oh, I didn't even see that we had the red variant when I did my Christmas themed. Okay, this one is honestly one of my favorite ones, and we're gonna, I think I'm still gonna use that, but I think I'll use that in like the kitchen. Let's go ahead and do, or do I want gold? No, we'll do blue. Okay, so for in here, I think we'll do that. Just add a little bit of stuff, and then we'll do around. Yeah, we'll just do that. That will help give it a little bit of some bonus points, so we're not necessarily going in. The next thing I want to do is we've got to get air conditioning in here. All right, can we just upgrade these? Yeah. Oh, I was, hold on. This is Duck and Buckworth. Okay. Okay, so now I've spent a bunch of money to get this started up. We're on day 2. I really need to make sure that I am pulling in enough money that I'm going to be able to pay and make these payments. Because otherwise this is going to be a very short series. A wet accident occurred. Oh, we don't have toilets. Okay. You know what? I was honestly thinking about getting rid of these anyway. Okay, let's rezone this as a bathroom. Really just rezone that as a bathroom. Okay, we can delete those TVs. We can also delete that wall. Oh, big one. And then we'll put a trash can right there. With a wall right there. Okay, painting. We'll do black, and we can do... There we go. All right, we do have the critic at the hotel. Hold on, let's just rip the band-aid off. Let's add in some material sites. See, I could add more over here. What accident occurred? Can we please get the bathroom in? So I'll probably keep that bathroom in, but I might... Let's look at another maintenance. We have Heidi. Yeah, we're gonna get Miramax. No. Yeah, we got pretty good seating. Yeah. We're gonna get Miramax. That's gonna be... We need another person. If I do that and this, so what we can do is, for right now, we could add a staff door back here. Because right now what I need to do is I need to get my business where I'm actually making enough. And I'll probably change this out so that this is just this and maybe the staff room right back here. Can we upgrade the trash? Yes. Let's copy this.
Looks like you're starting to run low on cash. No worries. You can always use your cash credit or grab a loan from the bank. As long as your assets are greater than your debt, you won't get into trouble.
We can do... No, we can't, because I need more points. Thank you. Actually, hold on. If I remove those, I'll be fine. Actually, I think I'm gonna have this just be maintenance when it's all said and done. Okay, so what I need is I need items for cool. Temperature, okay, yeah, I know we're good. So like, see, offshore savings would not be able to. The only thing I would say is if I accept it, I have to immediately pay it back, so it'll wipe it off of there. Let's go in. We're going to remove this and remove this. We can put in wood floors. Put that in, and then we'll actually delete these windows, which will give me a little bit more money. And then we need temperature. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Let's put one here and one here anyway. Actually, put one over there. And we'll put another one over here. Just to be sure we're getting that all. And I think we're gonna move this over here. And then I'm gonna actually delete those three. There we go. I am going to need a larger, so hold on, if that's, yeah, 2x4, we're going to do right here. Zone for laundry. Okay, we need to hire another maintenance person. Here. I like to use that to designate, and we'll do we have? Oh, we do have. There we go. We can do that for there we go. With that. That should get us plenty of laundry. All right, and then they can go. I should get another. Oh, yeah, Leo Otter Leon. Yep, that will hire. We gotta hire him because what we'll do is we'll actually extend this a little bit more. And that will give us a little bit more. We can go in here. Oh, and then there, he gets hired to go there. Okay. And what was the other thing I was gonna do? Oh, I needed another. I was looking for another cleaner. Danielle DeLutra. Okay, that's Nikki's sister. Yeah, let's get all 4 of these. Well, 4. We'll have 4. There we go. That ensures that everyone's got mattress, or everyone's got sheets. 1 star. Yep. This is gonna be a little bit of a long haul one. We're gonna work on this. How many points does that get us? That got us what? Oh, that got us 3 points. Okay. What I really need is I need about 100,000 to be able to extend up on the 2nd floor. What I want though is I'm gonna want that elevator. So let's come in here real quick and let's at least build up. Foundation, we have that. We're gonna do this to 2 out. Okay, let's go up. Items for an air conditioner. It's really hot in here, so we're gonna speed up and hopefully they'll be able to get the wall in pretty soon. I hope. Let's get the material walls and then they'll be able to do that a little bit faster. Yeah, so we can see we can just do that and we'll slow it down. Now, one of these, oh, because we need to have the elevator in first. Okay, so we're gonna have the elevator there. And the elevator should go right here. All right, so we can slow that back down. And we can do that for floor. Put it back to there, and then we'll have no, to the walls. Well, brick wall does the brick wall cost? Yeah, brick wall even costs money. But we can do a little bit better. We'll just go ahead and use this. Yeah, a little bit expensive, but we'll go ahead and put that in there. Do a couple material sites and speed it up. Sometimes I forget about the material sites. And there we go. Okay, so that at least gets that started, so I can kind of start nickeling and diming. Need more dumpsters. Jeez, guys, I turn around for 2 seconds. Minus 25, that's 0. Okay, I turned around for 2 seconds and that was a mess. I like that it gives some feedback up here about what you're missing. That's good. We're on day 8. We're fixing to have to start paying that money. Probably need more of these things, so they will be happy. And do that. Be two trips over here. But if I do that, that means I'm going to need to get another maintenance person. We'll get sandy sockets. Who's that? Jessica Vault. Who's this? Oh, we've got our supply people. Looks like someone just leveled up. Okay, because if we come in and we do this and we take down this wall to here, but we can also put in some material sites. Like that. And my plan is that the reception is going to eventually be up here. This will probably... Honestly, this would probably need to be the staff room, I think. Yeah, so that's actually pretty decent. Okay, so let's see if we can make a little bit of money. I mean, obviously, we're not going to get a second star. Rooms really don't have a lot in them. And let's see if we do... I don't think we're going to really attract more people unless we actually have something to offer them, such as a gym. So what I could do is if we move these... Move these around. Now these rooms are not going to attract sporties. Oh, look at that. They're actually using it. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Okay, because honestly, if I go in, I could... If I make the room too bigger... I'm just debating how to do it. Yeah, we can do it. Let's hire another maintenance person. We have Albert Borland. Okay. Maintenance. Sandy Sprockets. Yeah, we'll get Sandy Sprockets. Okay. We got 41. But what I need... I do need more trash can availability. I'll get this. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did upgrade that. Okay. Okay. Let's try to go upstairs. Okay, that's 13,000. Okay, no, that's... There, let's do... I need to move that. Before I start moving stuff. Okay. This needs to go over here. So I can remove that. And I need... Figure out that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do it like that. There we go. And then we'll remove this and remove this wall. Yeah, we're gonna do a wall right here. And a door. Right there. Okay, so with this, we're gonna actually delete this because now I've got that where I want it. This will make sense. And we'll move this out to here with removing that wall. Okay, we're just gonna call in the little 2-person brigade. And they're gonna take down the walls. And we're gonna start trying to make I'm gonna make a restaurant up here. We'll do a wall. Actually, we'll move the wall right there. Okay, they're going so slow. Okay, send them home. All right, call in the 6-person crew. Item broke. What broke? That. Okay. We're just gonna replace that. Once we get some walls up, we'll be able to put in some air conditioners. And that will help to cool this down. All right, for this, actually, let's do, take back, let's do the wall all the way over there. We're gonna add a doorway right there. So zone for the restaurant and the kitchen. We'll do the dinner menu. All we've got is we'll do pea soup. So we'll put that right there. We'll do that with a sink. Dishes and there we go. Over here. We'll have a table right there. And eventually I'm gonna have more Put that there, and then we need silverware. Yeah, that's just got to be how it's going to be. I might move these down a bit. So we can have the silverware there. Actually, we could just do that. And then we'll put a plant right there in the corner. Painting walls. That is really busy. Actually, I think it's this one is the one that I really like for here. And then we'll do tile. Actually, you know what? Can we do? No, let's keep it simple. We'll have the white kitchen. And that was this one. So here. I think we'll have this be all black like that. And the rest of this can be maybe like that. So that gives me some room that I can expand a bit, but it gives me a really nice kitchen. And I've still got 3 days. I've still got 3 days that we need to be making some money. So let's go ahead and get... Oh, we've got Frankie the Fisher. Okay, we've got to hire him. He's a shouter too. And over here we've got... For a waiter... Yeah, I think Gunther's been on every single one of my adventures here. Well, deli carry plate and kind-hearted but dense. Can I... Okay, since neither one of them are... I don't think I have... I'll have to make one. I don't think I have a server. I'd have to check my list. All right, we're gonna come back on that one. Now over here, since they've got a little bit of time here, we're gonna do path like that. We'll have a doorway. Actually, we'll do doorway right there, or do I want it right here? I think I want it right there. And then for here, we'll do a staff room. Lockers. Yeah, we'll add 2 of those, and we'll do coffee and water. For walls, what was I doing down below? I forgot what I did below. Oh, I was doing the... That's right. I was doing this one. And then in here we did that with the floor being this black one. There we go. not too bad. We have this. We do need to get a so what I plan on doing is eventually moving. I'm going to move the reception like right here. So right here we can do 1 star. Yeah, because I'm not gonna get more than 1 star until, honestly, until I get the gym in. And the gym I have planned for the next floor. Put that right there. And then we can also put in, I think I have any windows, any specific type of windows. We're gonna do this. 1, 2. If I put it right here, it would go here. Yeah, so this needs to go here. This we'll put right there. And I need that window to go there and another window to go there. I think that I put in the wrong color. That's okay. Waiter, we've got Eddie the Current Delutra. There we go. Yeah, I do need to, can I upgrade this at least? I do have the ability to. I could upload it one more time or upgrade it one more time. So this. Okay, we're not gonna be able to upgrade it again. Okay, so in that case, let's go ahead and delete and delete. That's gonna do a lot of trash. Pull in the 2-person crew. And we're gonna get the big dumpster right there. And send them home. So yeah, they're my cleaners. I'm gonna hire another cleaner. Yeah. Olivia, perfect. And another cleaner, Polly Maid. There. So we are, I'm curious to see how this first payment's gonna go through. If they're just gonna take it out, because I think it's like every 5 days after. I forget how much it is. But yeah, so I mean, I'm making a little bit of a profit. But my first goal, I think, is really to get this up and running. I'm gonna have 2 restaurants here. So yeah, I'm curious to see how the first payment's going to be going on that. Now this is just the basic the basic backpacker room. Chocolate on the bed when able. Cleaners will place a chocolate on the bed immediately after making it. This costs $10 each time and produces a bit more trash, but guests will appreciate the gesture. Luggage service and room service. Oh man, I like that. That is a nice surprise touch. I like that. I really do. Okay, so if we come up here, we do have a second room here. I will need to do a third floor, and that's kind of where I want to put the backpackers. I don't really have, okay, I think that they just took my money. And I guess they took 15,000. What's the, do I have cash flow? Mob protection, 15,000. Ouch. Yeah, accommodations. Restaurants giving a nice little bit. Entertainment. Refreshments, a little bit. There we go. Yeah, let's see if we can get, we might need to get another server. Yeah, Carolyn Tipwell is always good. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 6. 3 people should be able to handle that. If anything, I might consider maybe I need a second chef, but then I have to get more equipment. Now this is made so I could actually have an island here in the center. Okay, I'm already back up to 16,000 by the end of the day, so I'm doing good money-wise. And there is our critic. But we're going to continue in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day, and see you next time.